What's up guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Shkodra. We came here to Shkodra around 2 days ago and the weather has just been absolutely atrocious, but today is the first day that we can go out and truly experience the city. So we're going to give you guys our real and true authentic first impressions of Shkodra.
It's so windy. I don't even know if people can hear me right now. Thanks to you guys and all of your comments, we made our way up north to Shkodra. Ever since we have been here the first time around, we have been getting the comment, go to Shkodra, over and over again under pretty much, I think, every single video that we pushed about Albania. Somebody said, go to Shkodra, go to the north. And we're thinking about going to the likes of Teth and Valbona as well. We just have to see what the snow situation is up there because it's more in the Alps. So Shkodra is basically located at the foot of the Albanian Alps and Teth and Valbona is a little bit more up north and with higher altitude as well. So there will still be snow.
Lots of snow still, from what we know.
We will have to see what the situation is there before we go because we don't have any snow gear.
Check this out. I don't know what the situation is here, but it seems to be like the handles of a motorbike inside like a smart car.
Naomi for scale.
This Naomi, just for reference of how small this is. I don't know. Handy way to get around.
When you arrive in Shkodra from Tirana, you do feel like life slows down a little bit. Just letting the bicycle pass. Even though it's the 5th largest city of Albania, you do feel like traffic is a little bit slower. People are a lot more relaxed and laid back here, which is really nice because we have been in Tirana for 1 month. Not that Tirana is unrelaxed, but you do feel like Tirana is a lot faster and there's a lot more traffic going on. And also here in the city, you see so many more bicycles. No matter where you look, there's people with bicycles, proving my point, the lady that just passed me.
Shkodra and the land surrounding Shkodra is one of the most continuously inhabited areas of Albania. It actually dates back all the way to the Bronze Ages. So it's about as old as I feel when I wake up without having a morning coffee. The lake of Shkodra as well definitely serves as a fertile point when it comes to bio-food, as in organic food. And the north of Albania is known specifically for having amazing traditional Albanian cuisine. Right now we're just walking in the direction of Rozafa Castle, which seems to be one of the #1 things to check out when you visit Shkodra. So we're walking in the direction just to see if we can get some nice cinematic drone shots of that area, because Shkodra, because of its proximity to the Albanian Alps, it's surrounded by really stunning and beautiful nature. Is it a town or a city? City. If you're comparing the two cities of Shkodra and Tirana in terms of population, Tirana is around 500,000 people, so around 500,000, and then there's 135 to 140,000 people living in Shkodra. So that gives you a little bit of an idea of the size comparison and just how busy each of those cities are.
Oh my god, you guys, check out these absolutely stunning views. From here you can see all of the mountains that are still covered with snow over there. And then when you go all the way over here, there's more mountains directly in between the mountains.
Right now we're actually just adjacent or across from Rozafa Castle. You can actually see it just up here on the hill, and it's facing down here towards the area of Pazari I Vjetër, or the Old Bazaar. And it seems to be the spot to come if you do want some second-hand clothing, some knockoff clothing, or maybe a pair of shoes, something like that. There's plenty of selection, plenty of different t-shirts, underwear, sweatshirts, socks, everything that you can need. And it's actually in this beautiful setting with the snow-capped mountains off in the distance, and then here you can just come on a nice sunny day like today, do a little bit of shopping. So really beautiful. just past the Pizarri i Vjetar area where all those clothes were, you have a bunch of really traditional looking restaurants, and you also have this bridge that's actually not on Google Maps. We just stumbled across it as we were walking along the riverfront. It's really beautiful. Check it out. You have this very well constructed mosque here at the end, and then obviously off here in the distance you have those beautiful mountains. But yeah, this bridge does not show up on Google Maps, so if you're looking for it, just look for the Rozafa Castle. It's right there. Just literally facing the castle itself is this bridge, and it obviously connects you over to another part of Shkodra. And this river itself that kind of connects Lake Shkodra, it's really stunning. There's plenty of birds, plenty of nature around. It really feels like spring has sprung in Albania right now. This sun is a very welcome experience for us because the last 2 days since we arrived, as we were saying earlier, the weather has just been horrible. It has been really rainy and grey and dull, but yeah, this is a beautiful day and we cannot wait to further explore the north of Albania. This as a very first experience of the north of Albania, 10 out of 10. And this area in general, just jaw-dropping beauty all around us. This just really opens your eyes to a whole different experience, gives you a whole different perspective of Albania.
Albania overall is really surprising when it comes to the nature itself. Obviously we knew Albania was at the seaside, so it does have an ocean and absolutely stunning coast as well. But if you think about Albania, you never think, oh, there might be mountains or there are Albanian Alps or something like that. And that is really what you can see here. I mean, we saw a little bit of mountains around the Korça area, but that you cannot compare that to the mountains here at all. We are not going to walk up to Rozafa Castle today. We're going to keep that for a different video, but I think we're going to walk into a restaurant now.
I guess we know if we order chicken that these are the boys that we're going to get. Or the girls. So guys, just to give you guys a quick comparison here, the beer costs in Albania are spectacular. You can get a really good beer like Bavaria, Peroni, Heineken, Carlsberg for 150 lek. They even have my favorite beer here in Albania, which would be Bira Korça. 150 lek is just a little bit more than €1. When you compare that to European prices like Amsterdam, for example, or even Ireland, you could be paying 5, 6, 7 euro for the same exact beer. And you don't get this beautiful view.
I got the Caesar salad and I think it looks extremely nice. Luke got a salami pizza.
I'm still waiting for my pizza, but I think it's going to be worth the wait. The reason that I ordered a pizza is the pizza is actually surprisingly good in Albania. When we came here first, one of the first things that we had, I remember, in Tirana was pizza, and ever since then I've just been hooked on the pizza in Albania. Oh, what do you know? The wait was worth it. This pizza looks absolutely delicious, and they actually gave us a bottle of Tabasco, which is something that we have not had yet since arriving in Albania. We are always kind of talking about Albanian food and how sometimes we would love to add a little bit of a kick of spice because we came here from Mexico. So this should be amazing with this pizza. I'm gonna just pop it on and give this pizza a try. How's your salad?
Very tasty.
Very tasty.
But I think I'm gonna steal one of the salamis.
So I'm currently around halfway through this pizza and I can definitely give it a thumbs up. The crust is beautiful, the salami is nice, the Tabasco that I added on as well gave it just the right amount of kick too, so definitely a good quality pizza. Plus you have these nice burn bubbles as well. There's nothing better than a good crispy base on your pizza.
One very friendly guest joined us during dinner or lunch. Hi. Would you like an order of fish? Yes?
Give me a fish platter.
One fish platter, please.
Alright guys, so our bellies are full. That restaurant was called Restaurant Bekshisteni. I'm not sure if I'm butchering the name, but nice place just by the bridge and actually directly facing Rozafa Castle as well. The pizza was delicious, salad was delicious, and we got a lemon soda and an orange soda as well. And the total bill came to just over 1,000 lek, 1,060 lek, which works out to be roughly around 9-10 euro. Now, comparing that to the cost once again with anywhere in Central Europe or Western Europe, you're going to be paying for that exact meal probably, it would be in the 20s, 20, 25, maybe even 30 euro in some places for that exact experience. And the location of the restaurant as well, keep in mind, was a prime location, so you could be paying even more. So keep that in mind, guys. Very affordable, tasty food here in Shkodra and actually all over Albania as well. Just actually on a side note as well about that restaurant, if you're coming and expecting extremely fast and snappy service, that's not really the place. We ordered a pizza and a salad and 2 drinks, and we were in the restaurant for around 2.5 hours. So just to give you guys an idea, they take things a little bit slower here in Shkodra, which is a good thing and could also be perceived as a bad thing if you're running short on time.
We are back in the center now, directly on Ruga Kola Idromeno.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure my pronunciation is really bad. I'm sorry for that to all Albanians, but yeah, we are back in the center now, and they have this huge pedestrian zone here with hotels, bakeries, ice cream shops, cafes, everything you need dotted on the left and the right of the street. And it's really nice. You can go for a super great stroll here, especially on a sunny day like today, and just enjoy yourself.
Just here on Ruga Kola Idromeno, you have the Museum of Photography. Marubi is the name of the museum itself. Super interesting. You also have, there's Naomi standing in front of this cube that advertises the name as well. And it's basically seems to be a museum full of photographic history and depictions of history here in Shkodra and probably all throughout the Balkans. We have to do a little bit more research on the museum itself, and we're definitely going to go and visit that museum. Just walking around here today with this beautiful weather, we've definitely been adding things to our list of things that we have to do while we're here.
One beer, please. Thanks.
Okay, so first impressions of Shkodra. Me, personally, this place has a certain charm to it that's kind of undescribable in words. It seems like a very warm, in terms of characteristics. The weather is not very warm just yet, and it definitely feels like we're coming towards spring. But in terms of people here are very warm, very genuine. Everybody's smiling. Everybody's very laid back. It's an easy sort of flow to life here, and everybody's kind of just chilling in cafes, similar, not too different to life and the way things are in Tirana. So that's something to think about. It's kind of almost smaller, quainter, mountain covered Tirana. The people, like I said, super friendly. The food that just tripped. The food that we've had so far has been amazing. We still have to try a lot of the traditional Albanian dishes. So far, what we've had has been consisting of things. Things we've been having have been consisting of things like pizza and kebabs, stuff like that. Just basically easy fast food that's cheap, but we still do need to try the true essence of Albanian food. We've done that the last time we were here in Albania and it never disappoints. But yeah, first impressions for me on Shkodra so far, 10 out of 10. We're going to be here for 1 month, so we have a lot of time to explore and expect a lot more videos from us to come. I'm going to pop you over to Naomi now and you can grab her first impressions.
I couldn't agree more with Luke. I'm really in love with Shkodra so far. Now keep in mind, we haven't seen that much of Shkodra actually. We have only seen small parts, like we walked in a straight line from our place all the way to Wrocław Castle, or Wrocław Castle basically, and back. So we haven't seen too much of the city yet. I'm really interested in seeing the rest of Shkodra, but I wouldn't necessarily compare Shkodra to Tirana per se, because I feel like the culture here is a little bit different than in Tirana. I feel like people here are a lot warmer, they're very open. A lot of people actually stopped us today and tried to talk to us, as you saw just there in the clip that Luke just took there. So I do feel like people are a lot more approachable here, and it's different, like it's a different vibe to it, I don't know, but I really like it. I can't wait to see the rest of Shkodra and kind of explore around the city a little bit more, maybe see a little bit more of the north as well, such as Teth and Valbona. And yeah, all in all, I would say I have a very positive first impression of Shkodra. Maybe if you want to come here, I wouldn't necessarily suggest you to come here in February, because the weather is still a little bit difficult. It rains here and there, it is a little bit cold, but other than that, maybe in March, like from March till probably October, I'd say Shkodra is the place to be.
Ooh. And that's it from us for today, guys. As I said, 1 more month here in this beautiful place, so we have a lot more to check out, a lot more to see around Shkodra and around the Albanian Alps. But for now, my name is Luke.
My name is Naomi.
And we'll see you guys in the next video.
Thanks for watching.
Bye bye. Is it a town or a city? City.